Hey team, Jen here. I am coming to you today with some questions about Joseph Conrad's The Heart of Darkness, which you've been reading in this course and you've been discussing in the forums. One of my questions is that many students are really unpacking some of the complexities here about the darkness of the novel in terms of its suggestion of perhaps a racist context, and also in light of its misanthropic connections, right? That Conrad seems to be saying something negative about or almost hateful about humanity at large, right? That they all have this dark side, this animalistic side, this side that is um, disgusting in some ways, really. And I can definitely see many of your points about that aspect of the novella. But one question that always comes to me as I read Heart of Darkness is whether or not we want to argue that Heart of Darkness is a misanthropic text 100%, or if there is enough light in Conrad's presentation of, you know, contexts or characters or actions, gestures in this novel that suggests that there's some tension between light and dark. And even if we want to push it far further to say that this text is hopeful in some ways for humanity, that this text shows some brightness, some aspects of happiness um, concerning the state of humanity during this time period. And I would love to hear your insights about that. It's certainly not a usual way to read the text, but whenever we get so dredged in, one context like darkness or misanthropy, I'm really urged to ask the question to the opposite side of that spectrum. And I'd really love to hear what you think about that. If you can make an argument that this text, despite all of its darkness, or perhaps because of it, actually is an illuminating text that brings something a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more positive to the table. I wonder if you scavenged and close read and analyzed this text enough, if you'd be able to make that argument. Let me know.